My name's Kirk and I'm the Transport and Bookings Manager, and it involves basically coordinating all the movements of the vehicles for the charity. We have a number of vehicles at the charity. We have buses which are used for day trips or reunions or special events. We have some transporters which are minibus type vehicles which are air conditioned and very comfortable, and we use those for transporting people around the country and to and from the centres. We have quite a number of cars which are used again for transporting members or can be used for either the welfare officers, people like that. It's very important for Blind Veterans UK to offer transport to its members or to the veterans and their families, because obviously they have problems with their eyesight, a lot of them, and some of them now they're getting a little older, have mobility problems, and it's vital to us that we can offer them a good service and get them into the centres to help with their training, or so that they can have a nice holiday, and they would otherwise be put off if they had to use public transport or come great distances on their own. It would be a bit too much to expect for them. The charities drivers are very important because they're often the first people and the last people that the veterans and their families see when they come to the centres. They form the first impression that a veteran or their family might make when they come in, and they receive the feedback from the stay that the veterans or their families might make when they leave the centre. So it's vital that we have well presented, smart and polite drivers who are really professional and know what they're doing. Our drivers often notice a big change in the veterans and their families when they're taking them home, usually quite a sense of achievement and quite a sense of happiness at having made the step to come into one of the centres and take part in something, and it's very, very rare that there's any negative feedback. I think if blind veterans didn't offer transport, there would be quite a few people that wouldn't come into the centres and would potentially stay at home because they were fearful of travelling on their own, and obviously that's a situation we would like to avoid. I'd just like to say to anybody who is watching that often you can be fearful about coming into the centres because of a long journey or a fear of travelling. Our drivers have been doing this for quite some time and they do their very best to make everything comfortable and easy. There are plenty of rest stops if they're needed and plenty of looking after, so it's really nothing to be fearful of.